I'm having one hell of a night tonight. Let me just say that. Oh my god. And I think this model is problematic. When I went looking at it, like the helmet itself, it's not. It needs to be. I'm debating whether or not I want to see this print through. Like this is a problem specifically with the model, and it's a question of whether I want to see this print through. What? You got a what? Yeah, I know, because the stream crashed. That's why your dad can't see me. I'm gonna quit this print because this print is not gonna work. I'm gonna go back to the crate. I'm gonna reslice the crate. And hopefully not run into a problem. Like I said, this is where the crate is where everything went sideways earlier, which I assume is not the issue. This is the crate in question. I'm gonna go 40% this time. I did a 50% before. Prucement, 0.1 detail. Infill, I think 10%. I just did a rectilinear. It was pretty fast. Didn't really matter. Didn't really need supports. The first time definitely did not need supports. So I assume the second time does not either. I need to repair it. Dang, I brought this popcorn. I've yet to have a kernel. Good popcorn. No, I didn't think this needed supports. When I went through it after slicing, I went through it layer by layer. I'm learning to do this, and noticed that this is why I was like, okay, this should be fine at 10, maybe even 5% infill. Like I went through and I'm like, okay, that's bottom. I'm like, okay, it'll make it. It'll be just fine. And all the way to the top, definitely to the top. Although I did notice, like, there's like blue there briefly. But I think this will work. That's about a 4-hour print at 40%. This cute Darth Vader that I was going to do is not happening. I have another Vader too, but I don't have that as much ready to go, and I'm not sure about orange for it. Okay, so we're gonna slice that. Going to export it to the drive. If, of course, the drive is recognized. I don't know if it's the USB stick, the cable, or what, but dang, dude, sometimes... There we go. Sometimes it connects, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. It should go faster, be smaller. I'll be just as happy. So, let's get this off. Just for giggles, I'm going to clean it again. Dang it. Maybe I need to get a Star Wars... Ooh! We have the Star Wars pancake pans. We could use those. We could pour the filament in that. We got the Darth Vader one. And a BB-8 one. We could use those. Be kind of fun. Just as soon reuse, you know what I'm saying? Girls are having fun downstairs. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but Take that off. We're now ready to go. Alright. Gonna try this crate one more time. Hopefully, no clogs. So, that's my question, is what might cause a clog? If that's what it was, what might cause that clog? I'm old. Just doesn't use it with food after? Oh, no. We wouldn't. The idea would be that we would just reuse it for that. Need to melt it at 428 in the oven. Okay. Good to know. Am I the oldest one here by Twitch age? I might very well be. I'm just trying to think of, like, what would be nice to have around with these scraps. And I think, like, remolding into a Star Wars something would be fun. I'm not sure how else to do it. I mean, bread pan, it's a little uninspired for what we might use it for. Oh, I'm probably definitely not the oldest one here, human age. I'm up there, though. The only thing that concerns me about this one, I mean, it shouldn't have clogged, but what would have caused the clog? Would that be filament related? I've definitely owned my YouTube account since before Google acquired it. At least I'm pretty sure I am. Pretty sure it's that old. I barely remember those days. Seems like the easy choice to go with Han and Carbonite for the mold. Exactly. That's pretty much precisely what I was thinking. But I'm not sure if it'll survive. Like, I'm not sure I can get the process to work. Because I need to have a temperature high enough to melt the scraps, but not a temperature high enough to melt the actual thing that I'm melting into. Your Twitch account is not old enough to walk yet? It'll take time. Clocks can be a lot of things. Dust, temperature, glitter, air bubble. Really? Thank you for following an excellent chef. I, on the other hand, am an excellent eater. So I tell you what. You be an excellent chef, I will be the excellent eater, and we'll get along swimmingly. Nozzles are consumable. Yeah, the next step for me is that Nozzle X, that steel one. I don't think we need to get that yet. Oh, you need to reboot your PC? An excellent chef says, the force is with me always, and I'll be nice. Okay. As long as you never ask me for any cooking tips. Now, my wife, on the other hand, and my parents, my parents-in-law, my mother and father-in-law, I swear, it's genetic. They're all geniuses in the kitchen. And here's the thing. I mean, they probably follow recipes. Diana never follows a recipe, and everything she makes turns out amazing. It's like, I'm serious, it's like genetic. Like, it's amazing. She can make beans, and it's so amazing. I'm like, oh my god. Now me, I can make a good cup of coffee. No one's ever debated that. Fucho asks, couldn't I use a Star Wars silicone mold? Oven mold or something? You'd have to ask Krusty. Krusty has an idea about the temperatures in the oven. Silicone won't work super well after a couple of uses. Probably because of the heat. I've got cast iron. The Vader cast iron skillet. Hang on. I'll show y'all. I'm not exactly a coffee chef. I just enjoy coffee. Alright, hang on. Let me show you. Are there any vegan food items in the Star Wars saga? Probably. Let me go ahead and... Sorry, I'm like being hypersensitive here. We'll see how this goes. Let me flip over to the browser. Oops. There we go. So, look at that. And we've got one of these. Is this one of this? An enameled cast iron. No, that's not it. That's a quart. This. Pardon me. Basically, I'd put the scraps in there, right? I'm not sure about the heat. And I would never use it to eat. It would just be for... It's a cookie pan. I'm not sure I can get an idea about the heat. It's cast iron, though, so it's going to survive. An excellent chef asks what I'm printing. I'm printing a crate. Like a Rogue One crate. They were orange. And I tried this earlier, but it failed. I think I had a clogged nozzle. So I'm trying this again. It's going to take a couple of other pieces to print. I've got to print the ends to basically glue on either side, but this is at a 40% scale. Like it's depending on what your scale is, right? But earlier I printed it at 50% scale. This is at a 40% scale, so it's slightly smaller. It'll print a little faster. I just want to make sure it'll work. I tend to print a lot of the Star Wars stuff. Any Star Wars stuff I can get a hold of, right? I've printed other things. Like last night I printed this, the Mandashawan. This is how it turned out, Krusty. By the way, wait, hang on. Are we on full? No, we're on the browser. Give me a second. Sorry. Let's flip back here. This is what I printed last night. This is how it came out. Not bad. Not perfect, but I'm going to give it to my brother. He's going to love it. Fairly detailed. Thank you for stopping by, Isaac. Really appreciate it. And Dr. Siltrocks. So the Mandashawan from the Fifth Element turned out fairly well. Like, I'm happy enough with it. I'm not like, oh god, that was horrible. I'd be embarrassed. But, you know, I think it turned out well enough. Just not one that I think would work for me. But for my brother, yeah, for sure. Because they never produced a Mandashawan action figure. I think maybe years ago, and I think it was more of a model, not so much an action figure. So yeah, I'm thinking about using that cast iron Vader, putting the filament in there, and then that way I'm making Vader plates. She looks good. Thank you, Krusty. Yeah, for the most part. There's a lot of stringing. I didn't like that the points were just a little, they feel like a little chewy to me. Like I just don't, Didn't like how those turned out. It was probably in relation to this the scale at which I printed this. Like, it's pretty small. This is a 40% scale. If it was a larger scale, I think it would have worked out better. But I don't have a lot of that filament. I may try it again at a 50% scale with some of David's filament. Printed solid. Which is what this is. This is what this filament is printed solid. So, thank you for giving me an indication and an idea of what I can do with my scraps. I'm going to print Darth Vader things. Or print. I'm going to basically melt the excess into... How am I going to get it out? That's the next question. I can get the scraps in. How would I pop it out of the plate? Or, I'm sorry, how would I pop it out of the pan? Because you can't just do this. I guess I'm going to have to use some kind of instrument to kind of pry it away. But that would be cool. At least I don't feel so bad because I'm not really wasting it. PLA won't stick to metal. Well, it's not metal, though. It's cast iron with a coating. Here, I'll send you the link. Oh, you never said you wanted to do that? What? Do I paint my printed models? Not often. This is what I'm saying. I'll just link off to... Here's a generic eBay page. Oh, it's a long-ass link. Maybe line the pan with aluminum foil? You've done stainless steel melts of blocks? Yeah, but that's not interesting. Like, I would rather melt into something that's interesting. A block, not that interesting to me. Star Wars something, that's interesting to me. So, David, I need you to work on molds that we can use for the excess scraps. Awesome molds. Has anybody done that? Specifically Star Wars. I need Darth Vader. I need to pour it into a Darth Vader. Well, let me put it this way. The scraps aren't going anywhere anyway. Vader's your favorite too? For some reason, it's Vader. I was doing a Vader. I did a Vader earlier, chef. An excellent chef. The Marvin Vader turned out pretty well. It's like a little figurine. It stands on its own. Give me a second. There you go. The two little legs. Yeah, he worked out pretty well. Back here. I will print Vader in every color. I'm serious. Like, I need a mold. I need a mold that I can pour the scraps into. That's Star Warsy. Another spool of Prusament, RC Maniac. Well, it's almost like I have a spool with all this recycled material, but I just don't want to feel like I'm wasting it. And at least if I shape it into something Star Warsy, then I don't feel like I'm wasting it. In many ways, it's not exactly like 3D printing, but... ...3D molding? Thank you, Man Cave Hobbies. Appreciated that you just cheered these bits. Did you, Thank you, excellent chef.
An excellent chef just subscribed.
You just unfroze me. Thank you very, very much. You're gonna get used to seeing that around here because people love freezing me. No one loves to unfreeze me. They just love to freeze me. I took a look at the cakelet pan that Big Fan just posted, and that I think will work. It's a little pricey, but I like that it has multiple characters in there. The cakelet pan, so this will work. I think this will work exceedingly well. Oven safe to 500, great. Oh yeah. This will work. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that better than the bigger Vader mold, honestly. Like I said though, getting them out may be a bit more of a challenge, but that's something like that should work. Wait, stretch. There's your stretch. And oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Thank you, Fix 'em, dude. All these people trying to freeze me. Thank you, Fix 'em, dude. I'm in the middle of researching what I can do. Make my own... What is that? Filament extruder? I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, that's not interesting. I will leave that up to the pros like David. Ice bucket challenge freezing? Oh, not me. So far, so good, but this wasn't the part that gave me a problem. I don't think it was a problem with the model. The model seemed solid. Just something else. Can you... Oh, Krusty's asking if you can have 100,000 popcorn. How about everyone gets 100,000 popcorn? There you go. Everyone just got 100,000 popcorn. Don't tell me I never gave you anything. Alright, what white? Here's the problem with the white. Well, these lights. The lights are on. Like, let me show you. They're off. Now they're on. The problem is that the batteries are dead. They're dead. If everyone gets 100,000 popcorns, then nobody gets 100,000 popcorns? Okay, David, just for that, I'm taking 100,000 popcorns away from you. I'm kidding. I don't think I can do that. I wouldn't do that anyway. Plus, imagine if someone like Loyal Moses comes in now, he did not get the popcorn. He wasn't here. Only the people who are here got the popcorn. Not my popcorn, but, still. If I get a failed print again, always go back and reprint something you've always successfully printed before. Always test a known G-code, not a new slice. Fair enough. Good troubleshooting tip. Thank you, Krusty. I like the fact that I am learning. I enjoy that, right? Because it gives me a chance, like last night, when Buana was setting his stuff up, I was able to help him. It was just the basics, right? But like, I felt confident enough with what he was doing and what I'm pretty sure needed to happen, that he was able to get to the point where he was able to successfully print. So I felt pretty good about that. Oh, you're watching 2 streams. It's easy to watch the music streams. Yeah, the record is 4 streams open. There have been times, though, that I've had 2 streams open. Oh, Buana was printing Prusament. I don't think he has Jesse. But I did send a link to David. I said, Dave, check out Buana. Do I do 3D modeling also? Asks Al Santos. Not really. I've modeled maybe a couple of things. I might do a few other things that I can't necessarily find that I might want. I'm interested in possibly doing a coin. I know, it's not very exciting. But the complex stuff, yeah, it's definitely outside my bailiwick. Hang on. That's weird. Do y'all see that? Look at the rectilinear infill. Specifically on that side. Is that normal? Oh, hang on. Get out of the way, AT-AT. Look, it's not, it's like, hang on, Krusty. Give me a second, because I will freeze in a moment. If I need to stop this print, I will stop this print. Because that does not look normal. Yeah. This is what happened before. It's just bizarre. On this... Do you see it? Push on it, see if it crumbles. No? Not really. It's infill. But remember, and see, there's some... What is causing... Okay, so there's the next question. What might be causing the infill to be doing that? Because remember, like, earlier... Earlier, it seemed to be okay, for the most part. The base definitely did not have that anomaly. Well, or did it? Yeah. I guess on one side... Sorry, I realize now it's just different, but... I might be having a partial clog again? Well, the only thing I could whittle that down to... I mean, I guess I gotta try a different filament. Because this was the filament that clogged before. Did I clear the gear off? I thought I did. I cleaned... Use a slower infill speed. Have I done a cold pull? I have not done a cold pull. I can. Yeah, I need to get it clear. Okay, so now, I'm going to stop the print. Now I got to figure out how to do it. Okay, next step. I'll stop the print. But what's the next step? boy. Wait, what? Okay. Move print head to the... sometimes reading how to do it is not the most intuitive for me here. Well, my concern is that as it goes higher up, it's going to have more problems, like it did before. That's my concern. Stop print, raise the axis to top, heat hot into 235, and try to manually extrude. See if it comes straight down or not. Okay. Should I pause the print or stop it? Because I can restart it. That's not a biggie. Fine. Stopping the print. It's done. Alright. Raising the Z-axis. Okay. No, I'm listening to Krusty and Krusty alone. Because when it comes to troubleshooting, I don't want, like, I need one person. Now go into the menu, Z to the top. Very top. Alright, what is top? Because I gotta, if I go too far, it'll, like, grind. All the way up. Okay. 170? Oh, even further. 180. 185. Okay. Hey, Cenie up. Okay, it's all the way up. Now what? Because I may have to do a cold pull. Yeah, because that infill is not looking right. Well, I'm not doing a cold pull right now. I mean, now heat up the hot end to 235. Settings, temperature, hot end. Nozzle? It doesn't say hot end, so I think that's what you mean. Nozzle to 235. .235 centigrade. Okay. This infill is definitely not. Okay, it is gonna heat up. Are those colored pop Vaders? Yes, they are. It's at 121 and rising. Is it a new popcorn bowl? It's possible. I remember thrifting it. $2.12, $2.15. Now it just got to $2.35. $2.35, Krusty. And look, it's kind of pooping. Do you see it? Hang on. It's pooping. Have my tweezers. Where are my tweezers? Okay. Tweezers ready. It's pooping. Still pooping. Oh, poop just fell off. Poop fell. We have fallen poop. Fallen orange poop. And menu tell it to extrude, and in menu tell it to extrude 50 millimeters. In menu. Settings? Filament? Calibration? Info? Where do I tell it to extrude? Preheat, filament, calibration, settings. Settings? No, that's not it. Gotta Google it. Where to? That did not help. I don't know what I'm searching for. Ow. I don't know where to extrude. I can't figure out where to force it to extrude. Preheat, cool down. No. Where am I? Okay, I still can't find where I'm supposed to force it to extrude. Adjust to the Z. Wizard, live adjust Z. Auto home, mesh bed leveling, self-test, first layer calibration. Test fans, test XYZ axis, test heaters, show self-test results. There's nothing in there that says extrude, dude. Settings, move axis, move E. Oops. Settings. Oops. Settings, move axis, move E. So then, okay. Hang on. So I'm seeing this. Oh, sorry. So move E -2. So then E equals the extruder. Fair enough. I did not know that until right now. Okay, so then I dial this then? I dial this until, he said, how long do I do it? 50? So do I turn this to 50? Do I turn, oh, wait, where'd it go? Do I turn this to 50? Okay, plus 50, so move E to 48. Okay, but then I get ready to pull, okay, wait, Jesus. But I get ready to pull off the excess, it says, right? If it bunches up the nozzle, at first use tweezers to start downstream path. Well, right now it is kind of bunched, so let me get that off. Start kind of clean. All right, here we go. I'm gonna move it to plus 48. And you're watching it. You're gonna see it. Settings, move axis. Now I know E is extruder, -2. Oh, it only goes as far as 28. Oh, there we go. There we go. 45, 51. Oops. It's coming straight down. It's not. I mean, it looks like it's okay. Nothing's really doing anything. It's not bending. I mean, that's only because of the way the filament's falling. What am I looking for? It's not bunching up. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, shh. I moved that way too high, but... Am I I don't think so. Pinch it off. No. And they go back to -2. Boy, it's not... The problem is it's not... The E is not... It's not updating in real time, basically, and so it's like stuck. Let me show you. So E is at 60. It's still extruding. But now I'm like... Oh! Okay, what do I do? Well, it's stuck anyway. There we go. Move axis. E is at 281. It really went. Okay, so I got to get that back down to 50. I mean, it's... Fringers. Okay. That's the other way. So wait, which way do I go? You said don't go backwards, but I had to go. Go. Okay, wait. Go 100 mm the other way. Stop moving E. Okay. Okay, wait. I went way too high the first time. Do I go back 100? You said don't go back, so it's currently at 279. If I keep going up, then it goes to 379. Or I go back to 189. I'm not gonna... You said don't go back, so I'm not gonna go back. Okay, hands are off. I'm like, it's doing whatever it's doing, dude. It's still... Sorry. It's still, sorry. Still pooping. Keep adding, never back. Okay. I mean, I can... I mean, it's... Sorry, I can't pinch it off effectively because it's just too, it's too hot. Let it finish? Well, geez, this is going to take a while. Sorry. Trying to keep it for... Ooh, that was... Yeah. So if Krusty says go 100 mm, he means add 100. Got it. Adding that number equals extruding. Subtracting from that number, retracting. So you try to go back, you're going to retract the filament out of the system. Fair enough. Well, this was free filament from David, so it's not like I'm like, oh god. Bruce is eating nooch. Popcorn with nooch. Yay. Yay for the noochie corn. Better than a unicorn. Oh, I care about the filament. This may take a while, though. Because I didn't realize I was that high. Because it wasn't... The menu wasn't responding. Oops. It wasn't responding in real time. I'm well enough. Seemingly running into clog problems. It goes very slow when manually controlling. Indeed. Is it still going? Yes! Krusty, I told you. It says... In settings... Move axis. Oh my god! How the hell did it... Dude, I swear I didn't touch it again. It's at 741. What the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is going. It's the Energizer Bunny. I'm not touching it at all, and it's climbing. Hit the X. Wait, what? Hit the X. Hit the X next to the knob? What X next to the knob? What are you talking about? Hit the X reset. What's the X reset? There's a button. There is? There's a button? Where? This? Right, this thing, that's a button? Hit the X. What's the X? What X? I'm serious. I mean, I'm not joking. What? The X next to the knob on the left. There's the knob. On the left. What X? Dude, hang on, dude. I'm looking at this thing. I swear to God, I am not seeing an X. The only effing... That doesn't say... That's not an X. Okay. Yeah, okay, see... Give me credit. Give me credit for this. You were saying hit the X button. There's no X on the button. And I'm just following direction. That's all I'm saying. I will press the button. Press the button. There's no X. And a ton of filament. That's great. Now, and see, now I know it's a reset button. I'm just saying, I'm not being obtuse. I'm just saying, there's no X on that button. I don't want to... No, not that button. Just like, don't dial it the other way. I'm like, how was I supposed to know that? I did. I made a little slinky. Okay, now do I have a Sharpie? Hell yeah. Got me a Darth Vader Sharpie. Okay. Got the Sharpie. Am I going to mark the filament? I got to preheat the thing too again, don't I? Oh, man. Get a 3D printer, they said. Draw an X. I know it's a reset button now. I don't need to draw an X on it. Press that if S hits the fan. Good to know. Okay. I'm reset. Do I bake it again? I did read the manual. But I like never used it. Okay, do I have to preheat the thing again, though? That's what I'm assuming, too, but I don't want to do anything. Now heat it to 210. Okay. See, that's why I didn't want to do anything. See, that reacts, like, right away. See what I'm saying? I can get precise with it. Okay, going to 210. Nothing's really... Once at 210, turn the E-axis right to extrude 20 millimeters. Right. Okay, it's on 175, 178. Give me a second. Repositioning this so you can see the poopy nozzle. Thank you, Nagel. Appreciate the 42 bits. Meaning a light. Shots. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, here we go. We're at 208. 209. 210. Okay, extruding. Thank you for the 20 bits. Thank you for the cheers, Aveline French. Right. Extruding 20. I'm going very slow this time. Okay, extruding 20. Precisely. Precisely 20. 20 extruding. Right now. It is extruding. It's, that's it. That was it. It stopped. It was basically just kind of swinging in the wind there. Wasn't a lot. Okay. Got a little bit of build up here, but oops. Hold, shark. How you doing? I'm troubleshooting, or at least attempting to, without driving everybody nuts. Still at 210. I'm not even sure what to look for. Now run a small print that you know print from existing G code, like a cube or something. Okay. I have the checkers. It's been a while, but I know I had the checkers set for Bsod too. That wasn't it though. Maybe I gotta go up. No, see, no, I missed it. Let me grab it off the computer. Grab it off the computer here. What the? Really? I thought... Okay, I guess not. Oops. Give me a minute. G code. Sorry. Bsod PLA. No. Take a while. It's gonna take 2 hours. Checkers. Okay, getting checkers ready. Oh, let's see. Okay. It's like watching sports. Is the filament old? I doubt it. David just sent it. Was the last time I changed the nozzle? Never. The date it was made is on the spool. This was made on 3/25. So a couple weeks ago. It's still it's preheating. So yeah. Some filament wears out the nozzle than others. I've just been using standard PLA, nothing fancy, nothing like glow in the dark or anything. Nothing metallic, nothing wooden. Well, if Krusty wasn't bald before, he's probably ripped out all his hair now. And nobody's made a call for help joke yet. Yeah, fair enough. Stop! Bloop. So then the question is, if I'm running on a G-code file that should be working, or is functional, that has worked before, hey, Squirrel Master. That's why 3D printing is a hobby. Indeed. Well, once I learn how to do something, generally speaking, I can do it again. Oh, come on. Freeze frame, really? Freeze frame, really? Thank you, David. Appreciate that. And Liz, oh, don't. Not right now. Not right now. No, dude. Can I just get through one print? I know what you're trying to do, Liz. I know what you're trying... Wait, did it happen? No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen yet. Thank God. Okay. Whew. Dodged a bullet there. You don't understand. Like, we literally just survived a hype train by me getting through at least whatever I was doing to get to this point. It's printing for the moment. For the time being. Like, this Vader turned out well enough. And this one was fine. I thought the infel seemed to be okay. It's just that crate. Because remember, the crate had an issue earlier, too. Thank you, Anonymous Cheerer. First layer looks good. I mean, Maybe we won't find out until we start doing some infill. So I'd have to slow the infill down then? Oh boy. Anonymous Cheer just kicked it off. Way to go, Anonymous Cheer. Y'all just had to have a hype train, didn't ya? Y'all had to have a hype train. Well. Let's just see what we can do about that. Ow. Did that? That's clean.
Is that? Yeah, that's totally. That's what I wanted. Alright, we have a hype train happening right now. And with your help, we can see the hype train through. I need that system input volume, system output volume. Let's go. There we go. Okay, I needed to lower the output volume a little bit more because unfortunately it was just, whoa, that's way too hot.
Trendoff 1976
Okay, so
just
now,
gifted 20 subs.
I think you should be able to hear me, theoretically. And if you can't hear me, then you know we are on a hype train. And to get through the hype train, we... Okay, it looks like
Krusty
we
3D
have
just
gone
gifted 3
through
subs.
level 1, all the way to level 5. We have a level 5 hype train now complete. Unbelievable. This was almost record setting. Almost. I think this probably beats yesterday's or the day before. Look at all those subs. Oh my goodness. Dr. Randolph, David Randolph of PrintedSolid.com, the person whose filament I'm using now, this beautiful, was it Brad's Orange? Did I get that right with the glitter in it? It's beautiful stuff. David just gifted 20 Tier 1 community sub gifts. Unbelievable. And then Krusty 3D basically pushed us over the top to give out 3 Tier 1 community sub gifts. So 23 new subs to the channel. Brad's Orange has glitter. Fair enough. Okay. Now I've got that. Now that makes sense to me. So, wow, I can't believe it. Look at that. I'm beside myself. I'm kind of shocked. I was getting all ready to get pumped up. You know, I've got my head here, and I was thinking, okay, how am I going to get through this print? Is this print going to work? Is this going to be a successful print? Like I said, the reason I printed that little Darth Vader earlier was specifically because I just wanted to get one good print under my belt. Maybe it was the model. That is entirely possible. I wouldn't be surprised. I've definitely run into issues with models. It would not be the first time. Will not be the last. Aveline French, thank you so much for the 100 bits. And Pezliz for the 101 bits. 144% on this hype train. I was beginning to wonder, would we hit a hype train tonight? And we did. Usually what it takes is one person to cheer 100, and then Liz sees that and she goes gaga. Like, when Liz is around, you're pretty much guaranteed to get the second 100, then it takes a third person to pile on. Thank you very much. Thank you incredibly. I cannot express just how grateful I am to people like Krusty and David and everyone who's been helpful when I run into problems, and Lord knows I'm going to run into problems. I'm learning as I go along. Never twist the knob the other way when you are extruding, ever. I learned that. I also learned that my reset button doesn't have an X on it. So there's 2 things that I learned today. I can breathe. Sorry, did not mean to bumped the mic there. Sorry about that. We don't need Loyal Moses. No, we need Loyal Moses. We also know that Loyal's busy. And, you know, it's great when he is here, and it's great when he is supportive, but, you know, he's got a life too. And my life happens to be here, so I'm very grateful that you choose to share some of your time with me. It is always appreciated, especially when I need your help, because I can't do everything on my own. I don't know everything yet, and I'm learning, and I'm willing to learn, and I will make mistakes and continue to make mistakes after mistake after mistake. Honestly, Krusty, I don't know if I want to Sharpie the X on there. If only just to annoy you. I want to be able to say that I have an Xless reset button, because I think that is awesome. Sugar cubes, carrots. Oh, you're talking about horses. I was like, don't feed me that. I can eat carrots, but I can't. Sugar cubes probably do not go well with my imperial system. Congratulations, everyone. We have made it through a level 5 hype train, and unfortunately, at the very end, Liz decided to free. Thank you, Liz. You take it away and you give it.
It has been a long night. So far, so good. My extrusion brings all the geeks to the yard, and my print is worse than yours. My print is worse than yours. 'Cause I used another STL. Santa Cruz Chris, I am printing items that I know print well, and that would specifically be my Star Wars checkers. They're kind of like little coins, but I know they've been successful. I know the G code has been successful. I'm very happy. Yeah, thank you for the hype train. I really genuinely was not expecting it. Could not ask for it. Really appreciate it. And just for that, everybody, add points. Everyone gets 100,000 points. Just like that. Just like that. Did it work? Did it go through? Alright, what am I changing the light to? Although the batteries are dead. Purple? I can try. Okay, they went purple. Hang on. Yeah, they're purple. The problem is that, like, it's on. It's purple. The problem is, like, I just might as well take it off, because they've lost battery power, so. Sometimes the gangsta code gets messed up, just like most gangs. What? Can you buy a Ferrari? You can try. I'm not going to stop you. That's up to the dealership. They may take Perillo points. Or Perillo popcorn. They might. You never know. Far be it to me, or far be it from me to telling you what you can and cannot do with your popcorn. These batteries go down once a week or so. every few days, which isn't bad, all things considered. Can you take your points and buy a 3D printer? You can buy mine. Honestly, as I learn more and more, I'm just as inclined to send this one on to like my brother. Like I said, he's more of a crafter. Of course, I'm fine with what I got right now. I'm learning what I got right now. I'm figuring it out. You're eating chicken stripes with chopsticks? Oh, did you see? Don't ask me why this reminded me, but McDonald's has the new Star Wars Happy Meals. Or at least Star Wars Happy Meal toys. And there's a Darth Vader. Unfortunately, I don't think we can buy the toys separate. And they come with non-vegan options. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, way. Seriously. Just happened today. Just started today. So far, so good. You can't buy the toys separate anymore. They stopped that because the Pokemon promotion. Oh, really? You guys get grilled cheese for Jedi? I don't think so. We don't just... I mean, she's eaten that kind of stuff before. She can eat meat. She's eaten meat. But we also have to consider the amount of calories, too. So. And I'd rather not buy it just to throw the food away. I really do wish they had better options. Maybe when the McVegan burger comes out. If and when. We do what we can to make sure that she eats well. It's a daily effort. Pancakes and apples? Sugar and sugar? She's a kid. Calories don't matter. Won't go that far. Although, I would just as soon have her drink, honestly, her drink soda than the milk, the dairy milk that they give her. I'm like, So for the stream title, you're printing a BSOD? I might as well, dude. Okay. Editing stream info. Okay. Computer. Problem. Computer crashes and printer. There you go. Call the printer Lazarus. You brought it back from the dead. I wouldn't go that far. It was just... There's something that was off, and it may very well have been that file. But although it's weird, I don't think the infill would have had anything to do with that file. So I don't know. I don't know why that would be. And that coaster that I made Jedi also had a ton of infill, so I know it wasn't an infill thing that's a problem. Although that was with a different filament. It's difficult to know. Yeah, infill is not affected by the STL. I didn't think it was. But that's specifically where things were messing up. Hey, real Ben Feldman. It's good to see you. Everybody, give real Ben Feldman a follow. if you are so inclined. If you like Lego, give him a follow. I like Lego, that's why I gave him a follow. I love Lego. I do. Have I put any thought in upgrading to bigger, different printer at some point? Yeah, I mean, I would. I'm still inclined to have something about the size of a mini here. And the mini's a good kind of a starter printer for me. I mean, I haven't messed it up yet. And I feel that what I learned with the mini, thanks in large part to the support of the community, those skills may very well translate to other printers. All I know is that, you know, ultimately you gotta try. So I'll probably get a bigger one, but at the same time, I'm fine with also sticking with the small one. If only because it's fun to do this kind of stuff while I'm streaming. I think it is. Gives us something to talk about. Gives me something to do. Hope the adit doesn't push any buttons on the control button. It might. It might press the reset button. And speaking of reset button, bigger printer, bigger problems. Exactly. That's why I'm like pacing myself. Not trying to bite off too much. Or bother too many people. And hopefully I'm not that much of a bother. Agreed. If the prints are much bigger, it'd be difficult to finish prints on the stream. Yeah, even this one, these testers, these checkers, probably will not finish on the stream because we are pushing into 9 o'clock now, and they've got like over 2 hours to go, a little over 2, and I'm like, there's no way I'm staying up that late. Check eBay for the McDonald's Star Wars toys. Yep, that's the way I'll get them. As a set. Problem is I really don't want to pay outrageous amounts. Like, and they're all charging for like $40. I'm like, that does not make sense. So, if I can find a full set for 20, maybe 30, then I'd do it. Of course, I'd want a duplicate Darth Vader too. Real Ben Feldman says, all his 3D printing makes me want one. That's what happened to Buana. Now Buana's 3D printing. That's what happened to Hollywood N3D. Now he's 3D printing. That's what happened to my friend Ryan, aka Daily Pone. Every single one of them. Because I was doing this. So let me ask you this. Real Ben Feldman, or just call you Ben? Name of my brother, by the way. Ben, are you familiar with the Fifth Element? They're free coloring sheets online too? Did not know that. The Golden Boy is also printing now because of the stream. That's unbelievable. That's incredible. Did I know that? You might have said that. You're starting to think that I am a 3D printing enabler? I am, David, and you know what? I'll be the enabler, you can be the pusher. David, by the way, David Randolph of PrintedSolid.com produces filament, including the filament that I'm using now. Influencer, don't call me an influencer. Oh my god, no! That's like a 4-letter word. Let me tell you why. So, you were scoping out printers on Amazon. Well, this one is not available on Amazon. It's a Prusa Mini. Prusa Mini Plus. No, that doesn't mean that would be a bad thing. And this is one of the printers that's recommended by the community. It's very community oriented. Moreover, it produces quality output seemingly from the get-go. And that's what I've seen over and over and over again with other people who get minis, even as they're learning. I mean, it's astounding how well these prints turn out, even without not knowing much. So that's a huge check in that column, Ben. Huge check. So Ben, I printed this last night. Mostly the Mundashawan from the Fifth Element. Multiple pieces, arms, head, and then the body. I'm not thrilled with the way it came out. I'm kind of a stickler. I think somebody else would find it nice. So my brother Adam likes the Fifth Element, so I'm going to send this to him. Of course, you know, it's really cool when people cheer bits. I go, thank you for cheering. Thank you for the bits. They kind of float in on screen. Someone might sub, and I'll go, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. You know, hold up the Twitch logo. See, what else have I printed tonight? As a test, I printed this little Vader. A Marvin Vader. A Marvin Vader. Oh, great. Now I got a freeze frame. Hang on just a second. Okay, enough of the talk. I got to freeze frame. And thank you, Yellow Mellow Guy. I appreciate that. Gosh, these people in there freezing. Alright, there's that. Let me go ahead and turn off the freeze frame. Thank you so much for those cheers. Thank you very, very much. Oh, I realized something. I did not put, I was up in the partial view, the PIP, when I showcased the Mundashawan. There's a better view. I'm not happy. The spikes did not turn out as well as I would like them to have turned out, but the detail otherwise, for my brother, I think he's going to be pretty amazed. Color, I thought, was just spot on. I wouldn't do much else to decorate it, but my brother might be into it because he's more of an artist. But anyway, there's the Mundashawan up close. Whoop! Small details are so nice. Yeah. They are. Corbindales motipas. Can I zoom in on the infill? I can. Now, granted, this is not a rectilinear infill. The other one was a rectilinear infill. This is the gyroid. The rectilinear had... Oh, sorry. You're back on me. I thought I flipped him back before I... hate when I do that. I like press a button and... Looks like the Golden Winter Jesse. No, this is actually Filament 1 Gold. I will probably try it again with the Golden Winter Jesse, though. So again, the failed print was a rectilinear. This is a gyroid infill. I don't know, maybe that's the difference. Maybe I need to go with the gyroid infill on that model. Might be able to adjust the minimum layer time to help with those spikes and other small details. Possibly. Yeah, I don't do time lapses. Hey, Menagoni. Anthony, good to see you. Adjust the minimum layer time. See, I've got to learn a lot of those specific settings and when to use them. I slowed down the print last night. I did. I went from 100 to 60%, and that wasn't enough at the top. I probably should have gone even slower. Certain models will print better with different infill. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Well, I'm inclined to try that case again, probably tomorrow morning, with because I don't want to leave it overnight. I hesitate to leave anything overnight before I know more. Here's a complete set of 9 McDonald's 2021 Star Wars. Yeah, but look at the price. That's $24 plus $15. What did I tell you? I don't want to pay $40 for this stuff. I mean, I would pay, you know, maybe I would pay to get, you know, for like $30. But $40, I'm like, it's a bit much. Hey, Serpentian! Speaking of giving people a follow, give Serpentian a follow. I'm printing some Star Wars checkers right now. Had a slight snag with an earlier model printing a crate from Rogue One. Don't know why quite yet. But I'm troubleshooting with these checkers, a known print, and that did not have any problem. Paul Simon's a great person to jam out to. Hey, wait, did the shout out not work? There it is. Okay, there's the shout out. Give Serpentian. It should have worked the first time too. I spelled it the same way. Give him a follow. Been a long day. You got to work in the morning. All right, CNE up 76. Have fun. Good luck finding this popcorn basket bucket thing. I thrifted this like eons ago. I didn't get it in the theater, but have fun. I also thrifted this pencil case. I've got my my repair supplies in there. And then remember, yesterday, this is something that you can get. I never found this in the stores, unfortunately. But it's just a pencil case. It comes with milk chocolate, which we didn't eat, obviously, but it's lenticular on top. So keep your eye out for that if you have not found it already, if you are so inclined. I'm just surrounded by new Star Wars stuff. Oh, man. Really? Really? Thank you, Avaline French. Sitting here talking with everybody, and then someone freeze frames me. So that. Thank you, Big Van. I will take a look as soon as I can. Thank you. Appreciate the leads. I mean, this infill looks like it's filling in. I'm very glad that, oh, come on, really? Krusty, at 2? Are you really gonna? Oh, thank you, man. Just in time. Anonymous cheerer. Really appreciate that. So far, so good on the infill. Everything looks good. Everything looks really good, dude. Do you think it was the model? Maybe it was even scaled down. Huh? Okay, Krusty, you've earned... How is Krusty getting all these channel points? Thank you, Aveline French. Squirrel Master, hit me up on Discord. Head over to Discord. There's the Discord server. Wait, I gotta spell it right. Hit me up on Discord. I can get you the link. Possibly. If I can remember, it was on Thingiverse, I think. Like Rogue One container. Yeah, I think this is it. I may have to try a different one. Actually, this other one might be suitable too. Found another one that I might like more. Right there. Freak! No, you sons of... I didn't even get a chance to remove the... Thank you! Okay, now I can turn it off. What are you talking about? Moving? I wasn't moving. I was like, I'm just sitting there. I'm hanging out. Okay, this is just too... This is like... This is not... Really? Thank you! I'm making up these freeze rules as I go. If I gotta freeze, and I'm freezing, and I'm not able to say anything... Okay. For real! Another one! Oh, thank you for the cheers. I'm trying to get the right size of this. It wasn't like, here we go. Cuz I mean, you got to be able to see like part of me, otherwise it's not funny. But like, you know, it's got to be big enough that, you know, other people can that's not bad, like right there. Yeah. Okay. But it's not centered. It's seemingly centered. Okay. That's good. Wait, hang on. Krusty 3D. Is that a new? It is. It says Krusty 3D froze me this minute. Son of a. Thank you for the cheers. Thank you for the bits to unlock. Amazing. How are we doing here? Yeah, I'm going to start. It seems like the print is going okay. I have no concerns with, no qualms. I don't know, why did Rectilinear have a problem? Never mess with tech support. I wasn't messing with tech support. How was I asked for help. I was not ungrateful that I know of. I even gave you 1,000,000 points, Krusty. That orange filament's getting everywhere. All right. Who are we rating? Rectilinear. I hardly knew her. Who are we rating? Who? Who are we rating? Who? Oh, got a Vader time. Oh. "Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure." Yeah. Yeah, it's a long... I'm about ready to wrap it up. Chris had to disable freeze. I did not. I didn't disable freeze. I haven't touched freeze. I didn't touch anything. I did not. I can guarantee. I can promise you. Let me see who's streaming here. How's Buana doing? Is he look, he's 3D printing. Ah. Look at him go. Look at him go. We rated mediocre films. We rated Manga TV already. We rated Mariko, Scum and Villainy, Sapience. Who's Macaris? He's streaming Star Wars. Oh, Yoko, we haven't done. That Y-Wing guy we rated the other day. He's getting set up for 3D printing. Bent SW Pop Lover. Didn't we? I think we rated him. Lone Gofier is doing Lego. Oh, Gary. Yoko's interviewing Gary, GL Faraday. That'd be a good raid. Let's give them a raid. Oh. Deviously Mango's live? Oh man, you're making me toss up between Deviously Mango and Yoko? Oh man. Okay, I may have to like put this up for a vote, but Yoko and they're doing interactive stuff. Give me a second. I'm gonna set a poll. Anytime this happens, like I'd rather y'all decide. That way it's like it's out of my hands. Here we go. Poll. Raid Yoko or Deviously Mango or oops. Now there's one other person that I don't think we've done yet. Lone. He's a brick builder here. And there's another one. And Macaris I hadn't done. He's doing Star Wars: The Old Republic. Bent SW Pop Lover. I don't think we've rated Bent, but he's in SW Pop. So I'm giving y'all 4 options. You can use bits to slant your votes. You got 5 minutes to decide who we're rating. The poll is live. Who are we rating? Give a vote. I have no horse in this race. So it can be whoever the number one people vote for. Oh, crap. Do. What the heck? Yoko. Wow. Yoko's edging out Deviously Mango here. Really close. No horse, what about a Bantha? Don't tempt me. When I get that brown filament in from Printed Solid, that's Bantha is definitely on my list. I think I need it. Do I have a tan brown? Did David send a tan brown? Infill's looking good. I mean, there's no snags. I'm seeing absolutely no indication that there's going to be a problem with this print. You have all the filament? Yeah, I do. No, I'm thinking like tan. Because, like, I think even the Mundashuan, I'm thinking, like, it probably needed to be done in bronze. If I were to reprint this again, it would probably be maybe a slightly... I love this scale, but it may be slightly larger with a different filament color, filament type, filament brand. Just eliminating kind of, possibilities that those would be the snags. Those spires at the top, that's... Okay, so we're 6 and 6. Now we're 7 and 6. Couple minutes into this vote. Make your vote count. Who are we rating? Who are we rating? Who are we rating? Who? I hope whoever we raid isn't about to end their stream. Yeah, no doubt. That's another question. Who's about to end? Raid everyone? Oh, Super Squirrel, if only. Good to see you too. 100,000 popcorn to whoever gets mango ahead. Well, you can use... I did say you can... like, Twitch makes it possible. This is where Loyal comes in and spends bits on the votes. Because you can tip the scales. And both of them I'm fine with because they both support the community. They genuinely do. Oh, Deviously Mango's getting the votes now. Someone's getting the popcorn. Let's go, Mango. No. Let's go, Mango. No. I hate to call it, but that may be game. That may be game. About a minute left to go. Print's looking okay. Thank you, Crone, for hanging. I think Mango's got this. 7-11. Like I said, I remember doing this with Kobalax. Oh, thank you. I need the posture, Chris. With Kobalax, and like it got blown. Kobalax got blown out, and I couldn't figure out why. It's because Loyal dumped like $100 in bits. I'm like, cheese and crackers, dude. He loves him his Kobalax. All right. Well, we have our answer. as to who we're going to raid, and that is Deviously Mango. Hope Deviously Mango appreciates that, Liz. Did I figure out what was happening with my mic? Absolutely did not. It's working now, so I'm good. No, Liz knows what she did. Careful, those are tools, honey. Yeah, some of these are kind of owie. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna raid Deviously Mango, assuming they're still streaming in the middle of this. They're still streaming. Alright, everybody, thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for bearing with me, troubleshooting and learning what to do and what not to do. Although I'm really not sure, you know, that I actually did anything, because the problem doesn't exist now. It's a mysterious kind of problem. But like I said earlier, I did have I know it clogged. I guarantee it clogged earlier, because it was on the same model it was having problems. So it may have been the type of infill on that model, the type of infill I was pushing through. I have no idea. None whatsoever. But thank you. Yeah, infill is still looking good, Krusty. It looks solid. But it's not rectilinear. It's the non-rectilinear. It's gyroid. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. Go ahead, give Deviously Mango a follow. He's doing the music stuff, the rave online video thing. Join Discord if you haven't already. I'll see you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Hopefully no printer problems, no computer crashes. May the force be with you always. Let's Tuscan raid Deviously Mango in 3, 2, 1.